Hello, Cancer. Welcome to our weekly tarot reading. Today we are going to do a chakra energy check. Okay, so we're going to use the tarot cards in order to see the state of your chakras at this present time. So we have here several healing stones that represents the 7 major chakras of your body. The first one is the black obsidian, which represents your root chakra. The sacral chakra is represented by the red jasper. The tiger's eye represents your solar plexus chakra. 2 crystals represent your heart chakra, the green aventurine and the rose quartz. For your throat chakra, we have here the blue sodalite. The clear quartz represents your third eye chakra, and the amethyst represents your crown chakra. Now, we're going to try to see the energies of the card. First, we will get a main energy, overall main energy, and then we will check the energies of the 7 chakras. Okay, so let's try to see. For our main energy for this week, we have the 8 of Swords. Okay, you see here, there is, for some of you, you might have a sense of being alienated, being taken out of the social circle. Some people might be talking behind your back, and so you feel a little bit alienated from other people. Now, it can be also that you prefer to be alone right now, because somehow you feel that other people do not understand you, and they are maybe giving comments about you that somehow gives you anxiety, makes you feel a little bit hurt, also prevents you from really moving freely. Sometimes opinions of people limit our movement or limit our sense of freedom, and maybe that is what is there. But as you can see, that what limits you is actually not really something that can really truly limit you. It depends on how you let it affect you. So for example, if you let other people's opinion affect you, then it will really limit you from being who you truly are. But if you just confidently say to the world, this is me. Now, it doesn't matter what you think about me. This is me, and it's either you accept me or just let me be. So I think this is the challenge that you have right now, to have that self-concept, self-confidence that would not be affected by other people's opinion. But it is also normal for us to sometimes be affected by other people's opinion, especially if these people makes our environment a little bit uncomfortable. You see, they placed her in an environment where there are a lot of water, and somehow it's quite uncomfortable, and then they place swords around it. The swords can be the opinions of other people, so it's quite difficult really to move. And the problem is, you also are blindfolded. You do not know who are the people maybe who are saying these negative things. So it's quite difficult actually, the situation that you are in, and it is normal to feel a little bit limited in your movement. The challenge for you right now is to have that self-confidence, knowing that there is nobody else like you, and that is you. If people do not understand you right now, maybe you are not in the right environment at this present time. There will be always people who will complain, but there will always be other people also who will appreciate you, support you, and see the beauty that is in you. So sometimes you just need to walk away and find a certain environment or create a certain environment where you will be able to move freely. One way of doing that is, yes, to endure first that moment of loneliness or being alone, and find consolation with your relationship with the divine. Many of those people who are undergoing changes in their life, especially changes for the better, when they are maturing, when they are being inspired by the divine to follow a sacred path, usually people do not understand you at the beginning. But then again, when in that moment of loneliness, sooner or later, you learn to entertain yourself. You learn to live with yourself. You learn to find joy even when you are isolated or when you are alone. And then the loneliness no longer becomes loneliness, but becomes solitude. You enjoy already being alone, and the alone moments or the lone moments that you have become opportunity for you to develop yourself even more without any distractions from other people, and also to listen to the lessons that the divine is giving you. So you can turn this temporary upset or temporary obstacle into a jumping stone or a stepping stone. So this is the main energy that we have. Now let us try to see what is the state of your chakras at this time. For the base chakra, we have here the Knight of Pentacles. For the sacral chakra, we have here the Four of Cups. For the solar plexus chakra, we have here the World. Nice card. For the heart chakra, we have here Temperance. For the throat chakra, we have Death. For the third eye chakra, we have here the King of Wands. And then finally, for our crown chakra, we have here the Eight of Pentacles. This seems to be beautiful cards. So for the root chakra, which is related to your being stable, you're feeling secure, you're being grounded into reality, and also your situation, life situation at this time, your exterior world. Well, you receive an inspiration from the divine. And somehow maybe this inspiration is somehow, making you a little bit unpopular at this time. But this will bring you prosperity, this will bring you good luck, this will bring you fortune. But it's going to take a long time. Just like the Knight of Pentacles is going to work, going for the long haul. He's going to till the land. After he tills the land, he has to plant the pentacle. And after he plants a pentacle, he has to wait for the pentacle to grow. So it's the same. Whatever gift you have received from the universe, which is this pentacle, it will take some time for you to grow. But this will promises you stability. So if at this present time you feel a little bit unstable, you feel a little bit insecure, you feel a little bit alone, you received already a gift from the divine that promises prosperity in the future. But you're going to have to work on it and be patient. You patiently need to work on it. Now, I would like to include right now the crown chakra. You see here, the crown chakra is the Eight of Pentacles. Right now, the Eight of Pentacles also shows a person who is diligently working on his craft. So whatever gift you have received from the universe, it is going to take some time. But you have the capacity of the Knight of Pentacles. Someone who is dependable, someone who is diligent, somebody who is a visionary. He can see the possibilities of the pentacle that he is holding on. And so he is willing to invest time, effort, and willing to dedicate himself on working for the long haul. Now, with regards to the sacral plexus, the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra here, we see here the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is that you discovered that there are certain aspects in your life that no longer satisfy you. You are not happy anymore. I think it is somehow related to this situation that you are in. Maybe right now, it can be a loving relationship because it refers to the cups and also the sacral plexus. The sacral plexus is sometimes related also to romantic relationships, also to creativity. It's also to productivity. So in a certain sense, you are in a situation where you cannot move anymore and it's difficult for you to be productive already. So you are now in a moment of discernment. Maybe this relationship situation or this working situation or this loving relationship is no longer satisfying you. The swords around you can be also a nagging, a situation where the other partner is nagging you constantly. Okay, so somehow right now you are feeling this situation has to change. It's either the two of you will need to grow if it is a committed relationship, or maybe there is a need for you to really sit down and talk about it, that there is a need for the two of you to grow. But if it is a working situation or a situation where you can leave behind, then right now you are thinking of leaving it behind because the universe is offering you something new. So if it is a working situation, if it is a terrible working situation, maybe right now you are considering maybe you deserve a better environment. What has been nagging me for quite some time now while we were reading the card was, don't scratch with turkeys, fly with the eagles. If you have an inspiration, work with those people who appreciate your inspiration and who also have the same direction as you are. Don't try to settle for anything less than a fulfilling environment. Okay, so either you create that new environment by dialogue, or maybe it's time for you to find a better situation. Now, for the solar plexus chakra, which is related to your ability to make things or get things done, your inner power, your inner fire, you have the world. So you are a winner. You have the capacity to win. And you have the capacity to turn this situation into opportunities to learn new things. We have here in the world, you see here, there are in the four corners are the four evangelists, the symbols of the four evangelists, which is learning from the school of life. So in a certain sense, this can be an opportunity for you to learn from the school of life. And it will make you a winner in the end. Actually, I think you are already winning because you are already realizing there are certain things you need to let go in order for you to set yourself free from all these anxieties. And it's a work in progress. It will take some time, but it shows stability and prosperity in the future. So, yeah. Again, here it promises success in the end. So, fullness of things. So, this is just a temporary setback. It will pass. It will soon pass away. Now, we have here the heart chakra, and for the heart chakra, we have here temperance. You are right now attaining a certain balance in your personality. Now, you are able to listen more to your intuition. You are no longer too much affected by the environment, but instead also being inspired now by the messages you're receiving from the inner life, from your inner life. That is why you are on your journey towards success already. It's because you are realizing there is a new gift that the universe is giving you right now, and you are letting go of those things that are no longer helpful. And you are already working on something that you know will promise you something beautiful in the future, but it's going to take some time. So right now you are attaining a certain balance. For me also, the temperance symbolizes that amidst the churning waters, you are able to find peace. So even if there are a lot of challenges you are encountering, you are able to maintain peace in your heart at this time. Now, with regards to the communication, okay, the ability to speak, well, you're closing a chapter now. Maybe you're finally telling the people, okay, if you don't want me, then maybe it's time for me to move on. So in a certain sense, you are learning to be assertive now. So whatever these anxieties are, you are closing it now. We have here the death card. So the difficulty with communicating with people, the difficulty of people talking in your back, people trying to make your life miserable and you do not know who they are, well, you don't care anymore. You're closing that chapter and you are facing a new sunrise. Now, with the third eye, you are becoming more intuitive because of the challenges that you have encountered. You see here, there's a veil there, which is a symbolism of intuition. So in a certain sense, your intuition have grown because of the challenges that you have faced. At the same time, you are on fire because we have here the wand that is a symbol of fire, and then the crown is also on fire. You are a salamander, a person, a person who has made it through the fire and survived. So this one, you know that this is passing, and you already have overcome this one. You have already survived, and it has made you a more mature person and a more intuitive person. You are already a winner, so you need not have to worry about the situation that you are in. Now, all you have to do right now is to allow the divine with the crown chakra. This is being in touch with the divine. Allow the divine to continue to inspire you, and you work diligently towards the new inspiration that the divine is giving you. This new inspiration, which is that cup coming from heaven. So right now, I feel the important thing is to constantly be in touch with the divine, to balance your exterior activities with your inner world, to close the chapter to those anxieties, to be on fire, and to work on the inspirations, the creative inspirations that the universe has given you, knowing that in the end, it will bring you success. So in a certain sense right now, all you have to do is to continue to be inspired by the universe. Work on the inspiration the universe has given you right now. So I think this is good. You just had some challenges, but now you are leaving it behind, and you are facing now a brighter tomorrow. It became an impetus for you to even work further. It didn't dampen your spirit. Now we'll try to end this reading with some oracle cards. The oracle card we have today, oracle card deck, is the Guiding Light Oracle by Kelly T. Smith. Okay, so the first card is spiritual practice. Okay, yeah. Attaining balance, surviving, being on fire, being intuitive, working on your inspiration. These are sort of fruits of a spiritual practice. Making time for your spiritual practice will assist you with clearing your mind and restoring your inner peace. Okay, so I feel the invitation of the universe is to make prayer and contemplation and meditation a part of your daily life or daily life schedule. Yeah, here, balancing. The heart is also the portal of your being, the portal to your inner self, the portal to communication also with the divine, and your spirit guides. No, the heart is also the center of all the 7 chakras. So it unites the exterior activity, which are represented by the lower chakra, and the spiritual activity, which are represented by the higher chakras. So it's good. You have here the temperance. You're able to balance both external and higher in spiritual activities. Somehow you are now including spiritual life or spiritual practices as part of your daily life schedule. And if not yet, then the universe is inviting you to do so. Share your gifts. Get ready to see movement when you choose to share your gifts. So don't be afraid. Don't let these rumor mongerings, stifle your spirit. Don't let them keep you from sharing your gifts. You have a lot of gifts given by the universe. Work on these gifts. This is the song that you are going to sing for the universe, and it will bring you success. It's going to take some time, but it will lead to success. Share your gifts to the world. That is your special mission. All of us have a special mission in this world, and the gifts that we have are the instruments to attain or fulfill or accomplish that special mission. So this is what we have for you for this week, Cancer. I hope it resonates with you. I hope it has inspired you. I hope it has given you some answers to some present life questions. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. It is helping the channel to grow daily, and it is also allowing us to reach more people. I hope to see you again next time. Until that moment, may God continue to bless your ways.